はい、皆さんこんにちは、スカルゼロです。本日もロボコップローグシティのお時間がやってまいりましたということで、早速やっていきたいと思います。前回ですね、敵のですね、刑務所に行ったんですけれども、逃げられてしまったということで、やべえやべえ言っててですね、また病院も襲われてしまって、やべえやべえ言ってたんですけれども、なんとかですね、仲間を助けることができました。そんなところから今回は続きやっていきたいと思います。それじゃあ早速ですね、待機棒に行くということなので、レッツゴー。さーって帰ってきました、待機棒。何か言ってるけれども無視しましょう。それじゃあ評価かな。さて、前回の評価はどうですか？頑張りましたよ。でも、副目標、違法放送がなかったんですよね。それだけはどうにかしてもらいたい。探したけれどもなかったんだよ。冷蔵庫から囚人を解放したとかあんの？うわ、結構あったんだな。もう少し調べればよかった。ってことは、評価は B、C だと思った。
That's it from me.
Where is Dr. Blanche? I am supposed to undergo an evaluation.
Oh, right. She called. Said that she wouldn't be able to make it today. Actually, she wanted you to call her. She seemed distressed.
こっちから電話。珍しいな。心理学者っていうのかな、心理の先生が来ないのは珍しくって、しかも電話してこいか。それは珍しいな。じゃあ電話をして、その後に、部長さんのところかな。行けばいいか。お、電話があった。ここか。やっぱり、そうだな。携帯を普段使ってるから、携帯慣れしてる分、公衆電話っていう、固定の位置にある電話でかけるっていう意識がないな、俺自身も。どうしたの先生？今日来なくって。寂しかったよ。
What seems to be the problem?
おう、盗まれてる。
OCP has been adamant about me keeping all the records on my computer, but I don't trust technology and I don't trust OCP. I keep most of my records with me in my notebook.
ロボコップの研究データが欲しいのか。
Except you.
Where are you now?
Home.
You are not safe there. Meet me at the Star Motel.
Yes, I know the place. I'll meet you there. Thank you.
これは先生助けに行かないとまずいね。そうなると、新たな目標？これもやっていこう。新たな目標はどこ？ちなみに。ここ？サブ。二つあるな。再編成がサブミッションか？違うな。暗雲立ち込めるがサブミッションか。こちらは裏でね、ちょこっとやっておきたいと思います。それじゃあですね、再編成の方行きましょう。ラジオくん
！The governor of Wyoming reconnected the water supply in his state after it was examined that the likelihood of death after drinking it dropped to a safe 6%. The water was shut off in the first place due to a dangerous leak from the Yellowstone National Park factory.
全く本編に必要ない情報だったね。だよ
ー。Murphy, you're here.Let's start with what you found out at that prison.
I will show you somewhere private.
I think I've got the place.
お前か。
I wouldn't want to leave you empty-handed. So let me at least give you this. The project's called Afterlife.
Afterlife? So someone in OCP is working with Wendell on another big project?
If not Becker, then who?
Sorry to disappoint you all, you ungrateful fucks. You didn't think I'd find you here, did you? Since I'm already here, entertain me. If I'm no longer your suspect, then who is?
I mean, we're all thinking it, so I might as well say it. What if it's the old man?
Ha! You've got some balls to even mention something like that. Nevertheless, good luck. Even if it's true, he's untouchable. Unlike you, I've got some work to do. Final preparations before the expo. So wish me luck.
なんでわざわざこいつ来たんだ？
Becker's right. We can't just go on accusing people without proof. What else is there?
Seems that Wendell found himself another gang to work for him.
What do we know about them?
Guns for hire. He's paying a lot for their services. They're supposed to be very computer savvy, real high-tech shit.
Dr. Blanche mentioned her computer was hacked.
Then I think we found ourselves a new lead.
Murphy, I want you to pursue this.
ヒット任
I will pay
せ
Dr. Blanche a visit.
All right, everyone dismissed.
Can't wait to go back out there,
やっぱり
partner.
人任せなのか。
You're not going anywhere.
But Sarge!
I need you here. That's the end of the discussion.
一緒に行きたかったけれども、病み上がりだからダメね。出撃どう？そして定番の行くぞ、定番の行くぞ。はい、下すった。必ずです。修理代。さて、久しぶりに街に戻ってきたような気するな。
Yes. Let us hope I will not be slowed down by another cheering crowd.
So, the preparations for the election are in full swing, huh?
Fortunately, I am just by the hotel.
Good. Keep me posted.
さて、今の会話が終わったところで皆さんにご報告なんですけれども、いろいろとね、サブミッションがあって、サブミッションで経験値も集めていきたいと思うので、いや、めっちゃあるな。とりあえず本編以外はですね、裏でやりたいと思います。皆さんにはですね、本編だけお見せするような形になります。1本30分とか40分かかるやつもあるからね。それをやってると、サブミッションだけで、動画1本丸々終わっちゃう可能性あるので、よし。じゃあ皆さんには本編だけ、面白いやつだけね、あれば、サブミッションの方もお見せしたいと思います。お、ラジオくん。
Even though we would like to prevent them, medical errors happen. According to one study, they are the #1 killer among all demographics, and that is unacceptable.
I was scared to hear what the study found. I wish there was something I could do.
You don't have to be scared anymore because now there is something you can do. Donate money to the Institute of an Unexpected Miracle and don't worry about medical errors. Each dollar you spend will make you feel more
これはあかんな。
secure, and how you feel is half the battle.
I paid $10, and now I feel much safer.
宗教勧誘だな、もうこれ。
will not be covered against medical malpractice at any medical facility.
しっかり最後に保証するものではありませんって付け加えてたね。うん。これは訴えられるのの、対策ですね。CM なんかでもよく一番最後に小さい文字でたくさん書いてありますけれども、あれも訴えられた時に書いてありますよって文句言うための、対策ですね。はい。なので、あれは、どうにかした方がいいと思う、俺。CM の下の部分だけちょこっと書いておくやつ。さて、これもサブミッションだな。どうした？
We have here a dead campaign manager from Mills's office.
This case is urgent, but we can't get inside the vehicle to examine the corpse.
For some reason, the car is electrified. Now that everyone's on strike, there's no one to take care of it, and I don't want to end up like a well-done steak.
I am glad to be of help.
サモンページを殺したのは誰だ？捜査ミッションは久しぶりだな。ということで調べるのはこれか。感電してるって言ってたな。ん？フロントが反応してんな。
Bulbs are burnt out. Something must have caused a short circuit. I assume a failure of the Magnavolt system. I will look into it.
And if it wasn't for that, we'd have probably found the car on bricks and him in just his boxers.
I wouldn't be so optimistic.
Magnavolt is deactivated. It is now safe to investigate the car.
Great. But if you could take a look inside, just in case.
Gladly.
感電死、車で感電死って珍しいけどな、でも。あれ？考察じゃん。
The victim was strangled. The rope was tied with a sailor's knot.
Not everyone can tie something like that.
There is an earring on the
イヤリング、女
Could be helpful if we find out who it belongs to.
The deceased is holding the phone. The last number dialed is described as the office.
Was he calling
事
his
務
own
所
office during the murder?
イヤリング
Phone, the
Certainly
earring,
worth
and a
checking.
sailor's knot. That's something to go on.
And the place itself is interesting. Less than 100 yards from the victim's office. I wonder why he stopped here.
I will go to the office to see if the victim left a message.
It's near the cinema on the 3rd floor. We need to finish here before we can join you.
目
Were
撃者
there
は
any witnesses?
There's that homeless guy across the street. He warned us about the current. He probably tried to steal something from the car. But it's hard to get anything out of him. His hand is fried, but he says he doesn't want an ambulance. Says he can't afford it.
Why would OCP get involved in this case?
Not following politics, huh? The guy was Mills' campaign manager. OCP will do anything to get Mills elected.
Yeah, if everyone hadn't been on strike, they would have brought the whole station down here.
Why did you not join the strike?
I owe Reed a favor.
And you're too close to retirement to risk it.
But there's nothing keeping you here, Officer O'Neill, apart from making my life less bearable.
Somebody's gotta watch your clumsy ass.
とりあえず全部話は聞けましたかね
I will let you know if I find anything in that office.
We'll meet you there, and maybe we'll grab a burger on the way.
Not on
事
my
務所
watch.
にじゃあ向かってみましょうか。そこに留守電があるみたいなんでね。さて、じゃあ先に向かいましょう。あとなんだ、反対側のホームレスがどうたらこうたらって言ってたけれども、これも一応話聞いとかないとダメか。
Like I told those cops, no ambulance. Just leave me be.
You tried to rob a corpse.
Now I am truly offended. Without me, these cops would have turned to ash. I should get a medal for it or something.
まあ、裁判で不利にな
You're
る
only
と。
hurting your case. Now make your situation better and help me with this investigation.
Oh, finally, you're judging me fairly.
What do you know about that car?
I know the guy who owns it. I mean, I knew him. He always stopped here to pick up this blonde.
やっぱり女の人がいるから、まあイヤリング落としてたから
I'm
な。
telling you, high class.
Describe the woman.
She likes jewelry, but she's not covered with it like a Christmas tree. She knows how to wear it. That much I can say.
容疑者情報をゲットした。まあこれでまず一つ解決ですね。イヤリングの持ち主の情報をゲット。それじゃあ二つ目、手に持っていた携帯電話、これについて調べに行きましょう。まあ100メートル先って言ってたんで、ここの3階か4階だっけ。まあそのあたりですね、事務所。お、ラジオくんじゃん。ラジオくん。
The long-awaited execution of the war criminal Ernesto de la Diego ended in failure when his military supporters, Red Rat, staged a bloody protest. Ernesto was acquitted to prevent further bloodshed.
やっぱり本編に全く情報必要ないよね、これ。どうしたどうした何してるんだ、てめえ。
May I help you, officer?
I want to speak with someone from Simon Page's office.
Then you're in the right place. Agatha Crane, Simon's assistant. But I'm afraid we have to wait for Mr. Page if we want to go in.
Why?
A keycard issue. I have to recode them every week because Mr. Page has a thing about security. But sometimes newly encoded cards don't work. I call them unpredictable little things. They can ruin even the best schedule.
Mr. Page was murdered last night.
What? Oh God. That makes my schedule irrelevant.
スケジュールの方が大切なのね。
In the office yesterday after Mr. Page left.
No. Mr. Page always stays late, and just the two of us work here.
Allow me to check the phones. Mr. Page called the office during his murder.
Of course. But first we need to get inside. Maybe you could help with the door.
鍵開けられないって言ってっけど、スキャン、突入するのね。スキャンとかで開けるってわけじゃないのね。じゃあ突入します。まあ、こんなもんだよ。絶対秘書のお姉ちゃん驚いてるでしょ。みたいな。そうやって入るのみたいな。まあ、そうやって入るんです。
All calls go through my phone. It's on the desk on the right.
なんで偽造カードあんだよ、こんなとこに。なんだこれ、いろいろあるな。
Things to throw away. I regularly clean my
関連性なし。
I don't like to be distracted by anything.
まあ、留守番電話確認しようか。ない。
The phone on Mr. Page's desk is connected to his answering machine. It's the only one in this office.
Maybe he did not get a chance to record his message.
じゃあ手に持っていた携帯電話は関係ないな、事件に。それじゃあ、本人の事務所の場所。
Did Mr. Page like to sail?
It was one of his hobbies. I don't know who he sailed with, though. He kept me out of his private life.
首にかかっていた紐は、水平縛りだっけ？なんかそういう特殊な結びになってたはずだもんね。スピーチメモ。なるほど。なんかいろいろ書いてあるけれども。これを見たい方は一時停止でお願いします。で、また別のメモ。
Organ selling and other ideas.
おー、すげえ本置いたんな。
The books were bought for show. Visitors don't look too closely, and making an impression is all that matters. Mr. Page's words.
あ、そういうのあるよね。撮影のためだけの本みたいな。印象だけの本。よくさ、有名な心理学者とかさ、お偉いさんの学者さんとか、そういう人とかが背景に本たくさん並べてると同じ理論だよね。それで終わりか？あとはこれか。本人のパソコン。まずはパソコンと。
Mr. Page's computer. I don't have access to it.
アクセス権がない。
Mr. Page's private schedule. Some of his meetings were so secret that he arranged them for himself. I didn't even know about them.
会合情報。あと一つ。あとはこれか。
Receipts for gifts that Mr. Page gave during business meetings.
で、情報は以上と。特に事件とつながってるようなもんはなかったけれどもな。
You know, perhaps you should check out Mayor Kuzak's team, as the death of Mr. Page plays into their hands.
According to his schedule, Mr. Page often met with a person marked as G. In fact, they met yesterday.
Oh God. Could he be the murderer?
Do you know who that might be?
As I said, Mr. Page had a thing about secrecy. I wasn't allowed to view his private schedule, so I don't know all the people listed there.
What about his receipts? There was one for earrings. Who were they for?
For Gloria. Oh God. G.
Gloria who?
Gloria Lindbergh, from Kuzak's campaign office. Mr. Page wanted her to change sides.
Do you know where she lives?
It's just a short walk from here. An apartment opposite the basketball court. I don't know the exact address.
なるほど。じゃあこれで犯人はもうほぼほぼ目処がついたような形だけれども。
We have a suspect.
ほら、もう帰るぞ。
Question her. In the office, there is an assistant of the deceased.
I'll keep an eye on this place till you get back. Kurtz will be here in a minute. He just went to get us a couple burgers.
来るのが遅いんじゃ。さて、そうしたらバスケットコートのあるアパートに向かってみましょう。ここか。この中だと結構綺麗な方だな。中はそうでもなかったな。結構荒れてる部屋だけれども、ここにいるのその人が。あ、いた。あ、金髪ブラウンド。着飾ってる姉ちゃん。
Gloria Lindbergh from Mayor Kuzak's office.
So OCP is using less and less subtle methods to intimidate us. What do you want?
I am here to ask questions about Simon Page.
He's my political opponent. I have nothing more to say about him.
Mr. Page was murdered last night.
Oh. Too bad for him. Kinda liked him. So, why are you here?
We have reason to believe that you are involved.
On what basis?
まあ、手がかりはまず目撃者の証言。
A witness testified that you met with Mr. Page shortly before he died.
I was supposed to, for business. But Simon called my office and canceled the meeting.
The investigation demands that I search your apartment.
If OCP wants to frame me, you probably won't back off anyway, so come on in.
あ、許してくれんのね。じゃあ調べますよ。あんなオンボロアパートなのに内装すげえがっつりやってんじゃん。
I have a second glass if you want to loosen up.
薬。
I have a prescription for them. I can't fall asleep when I'm alone in bed.
キューザックの演説ね。アドリブをさせるなんて信用なかったんだな、部下から。イヤリング。あれじゃん。犯行現場に落ちてたやつ。
He was probably trying to buy his way into my favor. I lost the second one. I lead a busy social life. It's not a crime, is it, officer? I have various hobbies. Sailing is one of the more innocent ones.
セーリング。セーリングって海だな。紐じゃない？これ首締まる。
Do you like it, officer? Such
犯行現場のものと一致する。こいつやん、もう。犯人こいつじゃん。
So, am I under arrest? Maybe you want to cuff me?
それは不可能だ。なんで？
Be careful what you wish
まあ、
for.
黙らせとこう
According
か。
to Mr. Page's schedule, you met often. Too often for business meetings.
That doesn't make me a murderer. Simon contacted me a month ago. He wanted me to join Mills's campaign office. We slept together a couple of times, and there was something electrifying about it. Secrecy, his connections with OCP, the consequences if we were found out. And we were. His assistant figured it out. She must have reported us, and OCP killed him. They were afraid he might give me Mills's campaign details.
You claimed that Agatha Crane knew about your affair.
Not only knew, but she blackmailed Simon. She's ambitious. She wanted to get a promotion out of it, but Simon fired her.
When was Agatha fired?
Maybe a week ago? You should talk to her, not me.
I intend to do that. Please stay at our disposal.
Missing you already.
なるほど。こいつではないのか、犯人は。まあ、いろいろ根回しっていうか、いろいろ準備をした結果、助手っていうのかな？助手じゃねえな。秘書か。事務所にいた秘書が犯人っぽいと。そうなると一緒に見ていた警察官危なくないか？
Locating her, but I can assure you she didn't leave the office. You'll see what I mean when you get here.
On my way. Keep Ms. Crane there and be careful. She is our prime suspect.
Understood.
なるほど、逃げたか？それか隠れてるか。すれ違いで警察官入ってったもんね。窓を割って出ていかない限りはあそこ3階だからな。逃げられねえと思うけれども。まあ、とりあえず戻ってみましょう。さーて、奴はどこ行った？あれ？二人ともいるけれども、いないの？
Where is Agatha?
A very good question.
When you left, I came inside to take her statement, but there was no one here. Kirk showed up soon after.
We've been looking for the lady ever since, but she's vanished into thin air. She couldn't have left the office without us seeing her, though.
We must find her. New evidence suggests that she is the murderer.
なるほど。対抗勢力の女に濡れ衣を着させようとした結果、っていう感じか。捜査エリア。まあ、隠しエリアだろうな。
She threatened to reveal Page's affair to get a promotion. He fired her instead.
パソコンが動いてんな。でも特に調べられるわけではない。隠し扉か。
A secret button hidden in the desk. It's getting more interesting.
どこが開く？
As long as it's not red, I think.
そこか。
The case of the mysterious disappearance solved. Now all we have to do is open that door.
It looks like she used a computer.
技術レベル
Maybe we can
6
find something there.
ハッキング。コードを見つけるかハックする。コードはこれでしょう。さっきからコンピューターが動いてるって俺言ってたもんね。
A message here says there is
パニックルーム
a panic room in this office.
9584。
There is also an access code.
Panic room, Magnavolt. This page guy didn't like to let anyone in.
At least the hide and seek game is over.
9584。
Open sesame.
さて、奴はどこに逃げたんだ？いたいた。
Come on, you stupid machine!
You're an obstacle that I have to eliminate. Hush now.
大丈夫？逮捕するぞ。
Agatha Crane, you are under arrest for the murder of Simon Page.
ゆっくり来たな、後ろのおっちゃん。
Removing an obstacle.
You have the right to remain silent.
I had the right to do it. He didn't even realize that by blackmailing him, I proved that I'll do anything for the job. What else would you want from a political strategist?
You have the right to an attorney.
This is my attorney. I wasn't born to end up in jail.
やめといた方がいいよ。
Great things, and only I decide my fate.
You committed a crime. You should suffer the consequence.
We'll see. Unpredictable little things. Again, it's frustrating when they ruin even the best schedule.
Everything will go according to plan for the next several decades.
Okay, lady, show's over. You're coming with us. I hope they throw away the key. Because of your cold-blooded murder, I'll have to reheat my burgers.
よし、事件解決ってとこか。プリント基板もあったんでね、いただいていきましょう。偽札とか、なんかすげえ悪いもんばっかあんじゃん、この部屋。悪いものばっか入ってんねー。あとは特にないかな。よし。じゃあ外に出ましょう。一件落着、無事解決ってね。あばよ。事件解決。まあ、あっけない事件ではあったけれども、まあ予想通りだったな、大方。まあ、秘書の姉ちゃんっていうか、ああいう、私の計画がうまくいかないわ、とかって言ってる人は大抵犯人。かっこコナンの知識ね。まあ、名前もアガサってついてたし。まあ、来ている警察官も、なんか、アガサ博士っぽかったし。結構、そういう推理物って、内容被るときあるよね。